I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'm going to continue to keep saying it, because anytime you get on Marketplace without any intentions of buying something, you're going to immediately find something super cool that you got to go get. And that's exactly what happened to me last night. All right, boys, we got the cash, about to go meet up with Mead, and then we're going to head down and check it out. Bro, what absolute beautiful timing. Not the Stang, bro. Where the Cummins at? Oh, he leaving. 1 to 10. How big of a POS is it gonna be?
7.
7? 7 is good or 7 is bad?
7 in a bad way.
She's a level kind of 12 clapper, I ain't gonna lie. This thing is pretty freaking clap, but it's a sick truck, but it's obviously had a very rough life. So you might can see your boy is shifting gears. It's a 2004 GMC Sierra Regency edition. It's got a 5-speed manual with a 4.8 V8. It's 2-wheel drive. It basically looks like a mini chomper. Super cool experience. Driving a factory manual V8 truck. I just wish it wasn't so, man.
Does that bed poke out when you look in the mirror?
Yeah, the bed is shifted over. This side's sticking out some. That side's tilted in. And right here on the back of the cab, there's places where it looks like the bed has hit the cab. It's a lot worse than it was kind of described to me as. So we're probably not going to be able to get it cheap enough to actually be worth buying. But it is super freaking cool. It's got like really old weird headers on it. Did you see that one? It's got some weird headers on it. So he said he just put, he said a windshield, but I think he put a back glass. Maybe not, maybe he did just put a windshield. And then exhaust on it. Take like a full cab swap. You'd have to swap everything, and I'm worried that the frame's bent. I don't even know where we're going. I don't even know how we got here. Check engine light on, which for whatever reason my brain dead self did not bring a scan tool when I knew I should have. It kind of rides like garbage too. Oh, but it's so cool. I don't think I can give him money. I don't think there's any way though. What do you think it's worth? Like, what do you think? What would you give for it?
Honestly, have no idea, because it is rough.
No through traffic.
If it was me, it'd be $3,000.
Yeah, because you really would. I mean, it's like it 100% needs a new bed. It would need a new cab to be cool, and like the special interior that it has is kind of toast. I don't know what this is for. I don't know, it's glued on there. The only cool thing is it's V8 and it's a manual. I don't care that it's a single cab. I just think it's really cool for it to be a manual V8. It shifts good. It drives good. It's got a little buy this thing, it's not like I'm gonna get the bed off of it to replace. It's just gonna be freaking bent.
Your frame.
Yeah, like why would the bed be shifted over that far like that?
I mean, mine was shifted that bad.
Really?
My frame was bent.
Yeah, yours was toast. You got T-boned. Little downshift. That is cool though. That is freaking cool. That is just cool. That feels freaking good. What other trucks can you get that's a manual? All right, parking brake doesn't work, so we've got her in gear. And we're just in front of somebody's random house. Oh, I want it to be so good, so bad. It's literally a little mini chomper. I can picture it now, just slammed on some wheels, screaming. But like there's not a good piece on it. There's really not. Every passenger door, maybe. This is what's got me concerned. The bed has definitely hit that. If you see, it's like tucked in on this side. The other side's popped out. We're debating if this is like Bondo or is this like 18 paint jobs?
What I'm guessing.
Mead's thinking it's just a bunch of paint jobs on it. I'm thinking she's been Bondoed to tar and back because it's thin on this side, thick on that side. Dang it. There's your Regency, I don't know. Bed's poked out here. Almost Harley Davidson style kind of vibe. So 4.8. Peep them freaking shorty headers, dude. They look like they are older than the truck. Same grills? No, not same grills, chomper, but similar. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I want it, Mead. I freaking want it. It's cool. But it's also freaking clapped. 3 pedals. Give y'all a little POV drive. Oh, I thought she wasn't gonna crank. First. Second. Third. Oh, it's freaking cool though. It's freaking cool. Three pedals in a truck. Why does it gotta be so beat, Mead?
They all are.
Gosh, dog. Things did not go to plan today, which I am super bummed about because that was such an awesome truck, and I definitely want to go try to find another one, whether it's in that same kind of single cab configuration or maybe go up to 2500, try to find a stick shift one of those because I had a blast driving that thing. Honestly, such a cool little truck. I was perfectly fine with the thing being like clapped in a sense to where like we'll swap the bed. We'll freaking put new fenders on it, aftermarket hood. I was honestly already going to do a cat eye or an HD front swap on it because we already have a GMC front just like it. I already had in my mind we were going to HD cat eye swap it. It was going to be sick. But I think it's got brain damage. And no hate towards the owner. Wish you the best of luck selling it. I appreciate you letting me drive your truck. It's a awesome little truck. But it has way more problems, in my opinion, than I was led to believe. So I was basically told that it just had that rust spot on the bed, and like that was it. And then that definitely ain't it. So it's got a different bed than factory. The little side molding was, of course, a dead giveaway to begin with. At first glance, I was like, oh, it's got different doors. No, it's got a different bed because if you look, it has like silver birch metallic on the inside right here, no bed liner. And then where the tailgate handle was gone, it was still that same color. So someone has painted it black. And the bed, we immediately noticed when we walked up to it, was shifted about 1 inch to the left. And then I noticed right here where the damage was on the cab. So that truck has clearly been rear-ended because they also didn't have the factory bumper. They came with a different bumper from the research that I quickly did, and it didn't have that. So my thoughts is that truck got rear-ended badly, which shoved the bed into the cab and probably, most likely, bent the frame, and they put a new bed on it. I'm not saying that the guy that I dealt with today did that. I'm just saying somebody at some point in this truck's life put a new bed on it. Clearly did not take it to a body shop or anything. They did it themselves, which is a shame because it's such a cool little truck. It deserved getting fixed the right way. If I drove like a couple hours to come see this truck, I would have not been happy, but I didn't drive that far, and so all is good. I got a good experience driving my first ever manual V8 truck. Super freaking cool truck. The seats and stuff actually not that bad, but the whole dash panel, everything all cracked up, the door panels screwed in, rough. Headliner falling, that's obviously like the least of its problems. Some people are gonna be like, dude, you're insane, that's a $500 truck. And then other people are gonna be like, oh, it's a special edition, it's worth $10,000. I really enjoyed my time driving with it, and that's why I was so heartbroken with the condition of the truck, because I really wanted it. Shifts were crisp, clean. You really couldn't, there was no notch to it. It was kind of hard to tell if you were in the gear. It didn't fall out or anything, but it was no notch into gear like previous vehicles that were manual that I've owned. But I had a great experience driving it. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely makes me want to have. I'm on the look for a freaking manual truck for sure, because it was super cool. Awesome truck. Just wish it was in better shape. But I don't even know what was I saying? What was I even saying? Such a cool little truck. I keep saying that, but anyways, this video has gone on way too freaking long. There it is. Didn't get her. I hate it, but it is what it is.